the palm oil plantations was decided, Sina Mas and the government claim that no forest is or will be cleared in West Papua to make way for plantations. They say that the plantations here are sustainable. We would have liked to take a look at these plantations, but the authorities did not grant us permission to film in any West Papuan oil palm plantations. Therefore, we have to rely on footage secretly filmed by locals. For civilians, the oil mills of Sina Mas can only be reached by sea. Companies have a good reason to hide their operations from the public. Giant rainforest trees are logged especially to make way for the plantations. The illegal trade in tropical timber is just a lucrative side business next to the palm oil production. The Indonesian army is involved in the business. The entire area is patrolled by the military. The soldiers are easily enlisted by industry, which pays them to protect their interests. But Sina Mas claims it is possible to produce palm oil in a sustainable and socially responsible way, and that the Round Table Group can guarantee this.
You can trust the RSPO and the Round Table for sustainable palm oil. If you believe in the criteria for sustainable palm oil, then you can be sure to get sustainable palm oil.
The application, and you believe on the verification standard.
This is the land that Sina Mas is planning to turn into plantations. West Papua is home to a unique and unspoiled ecosystem. In the south of Papua, in Merauke, there are huge marshes. The marshes are the only source of water for the people here. If the palm tree monocultures are created, the marshes will dry up. The result would be hundreds of thousands of hectares of unfertile land. For the Papuans, trees are like fathers and mothers, and the forest is the origin of all life. They are forest nomads. The Kanumi only take from the forest and the marshes as much as they need to live. They never store food or hunt more than they can consume. Augustina, the chief's wife, is responsible for fishing and for collecting the marsh plants to be used as vegetables. The forest in Papua has always been home to indigenous people like the Kanumi, but they have never had ownership papers. For them, man and the forest belong together. They can't sell it or inherit it. All the ceremonies that serve the gods take place in the forest. Despite this, the tribal area is exactly marked. In the past, there were countless wars, and even today, every stranger first has to await Kazimieras's permission before he or she may walk upon the Kanumi's land. The clan has retreated to the forest today to induct the boys into the world of the warriors. That's why they are wearing special jewelry. Man as the protector and hunter. That was the way of the ancestors, and that's the way it's done today. But no ceremony, even the most holy, can be celebrated without interruption in the forest of the ancestors. The Indonesian army shows up, drawn by the singing of the warriors. The chief allows them to enter the sacred space to take a photo. As the leader of the Kanumi, Kazimieras says he will allow the representatives of the government to enter the land for a short time. He then asks the soldiers to leave. Their machine guns do little to impress him.
Tentara datang duluan pertama inspektur yang datang.
These soldiers have been here for some time now and haven't been allowed to chop down a single tree, nor are they allowed to shoot. I respect them as long as they don't destroy anything, otherwise they would be in trouble. They have to obey my rules, as do my entire people. Our ancestors decreed that not a single tree here should be chopped down. The forest is sacred, and we, the people of the Kanumi, are the protectors of the world's forests. That's our mission, to protect this forest for all the people of this world.
Karena itu merusak kayu adalah pelindung manusia di seluruh dunia.
Kazimierz and his people are the guardians of the rainforest. They will continue to protect their home. But for them to succeed, they need the industrialized world to end its insatiable demand for palm oil.